Have you ever tried to spend 24 hours without whining, complaining, or saying a single negative word? It sounds easy. But once you start, you will realize it is much harder than you think. Today, I decided to challenge myself to only use positive words. No matter the situation. Will this really change my emotions, thoughts, and relationships? Let's see. When the alarm went off, instead of my usual sigh, it's too early, I chose to replace it with something different. I'm grateful for another day to live, to learn, and to grow. It was just a small change in words. But instantly, my spirit felt lighter. The morning began with me standing in front of the mirror. I smiled at my own reflection and said, "Today is going to be a wonderful day." At first, it felt a little awkward. But as the words left my lips, the smile became more natural. That simple affirmation felt like a warm-up for my mind, preparing me to enter the day with intention instead of passively reacting. While making a cup of warm lemon water, I reminded myself not to complain about the little things. Instead of grumbling, "Why is this water taking so long to boil?" I thought, "I get a few extra moments to breathe and relax." It was surprising how quickly a shift in language could transform irritation into calm. During breakfast, I practiced the same habit. A slice of bread wasn't just something to fill me up. It became fuel to nourish my body. My morning coffee wasn't just a routine drink. It turned into a small gift to wake up my spirit. When I called a friend to wish them good morning, I started with a compliment. "I'm really grateful for you in my life." The real challenge, I noticed, was with myself. Negative self-talk often slipped in. "I probably won't finish my tasks today," or "I'm not good enough yet." Each time, I paused and reframed, "This is my chance to practice discipline today," or "I'm still learning. And every step makes me better." By swapping criticism with encouragement, I felt less pressure and more space to breathe. As I stepped outside, the morning sun hit my face. Instead of thinking, "The sun is too bright," I said, "The day feels radiant." Passing by a street vendor, I smiled and wished, "I hope your day is full of good sales." The way their face lit up made me feel happier, too. And so, within just a few morning hours, I could already sense the difference. Words carry energy. By replacing negative expressions with positive ones, I wasn't just speaking differently, I was shaping the mood of my entire day. My heart felt lighter, my body felt calmer, and my interactions with people became warmer. By mid-morning, the real challenge began. It's easy to be positive when you're alone. But once you start talking with others, your words naturally mirror the energy around you. My mission was clear: no complaints, no harsh words, no negativity, only encouragement, gratitude, and kindness. When I greeted my coworkers, instead of the usual, "Looks like another busy day," I said, "I'm glad we get to work together today." A simple shift, but their smiles told me it made a difference. In meetings, I avoided phrases like, "This problem is too hard," and replaced them with, "This is a chance to find a creative solution." The energy in the room subtly lifted, people became more open to sharing ideas. At lunch, I focused on listening carefully. When a friend vented about stress, my instinct was to say, "Yeah, that's terrible." But I stopped myself. Instead, I responded, "That sounds tough. But I believe you'll get through it. You've overcome worse before." Their expression softened. Sometimes people don't need agreement with their negativity, they need someone to remind them of their strength. The experiment also revealed how often casual complaints slip into conversation. When someone said, "The weather is awful," I replied, "True. But at least the rain keeps the air fresh." When another grumbled, "The traffic was a nightmare," I said, "Yeah. But it gave me some time to listen to my favorite podcast." It wasn't about denying reality, it was about reframing it. Shining a little light on situations we usually paint in dark colors. What surprised me most was how quickly positivity spread. By choosing kind words, I noticed others started to do the same. The tone of conversations shifted from draining to uplifting. Even when things weren't perfect, our words gave us strength to face them with a lighter heart. By afternoon, I realized that speaking positively isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing the perspective that gives hope instead of despair. Words can either weigh us down or lift us higher, and today, I was learning to fly a little bit higher with every conversation. By mid-afternoon, the challenge began to reveal its true weight. The morning's energy was uplifting. But as hours passed, unexpected situations tested the commitment to positivity. A delayed email response, a technical glitch, or even a minor miscommunication, all of these could have sparked frustration. Yet in this challenge, the choice was deliberate: pause, breathe, and reframe. Instead of saying, "This is so annoying," the words became, "This is a chance to practice patience." Instead of, "Why is this not working?" the shift was toward, "What can I try differently?" This mental and verbal redirection not only prevented negativity from escaping through speech but also reshaped the inner dialogue. The reflection went deeper: how much of daily language is filled with unconscious complaints? By paying attention, it became clear that words aren't just expressions, they create ripples in mindset and influence those nearby. A simple phrase like, "We'll figure this out," lightened the room compared to, "This never works." During a short break, journaling became a tool for awareness. Writing down moments when positive words were chosen over negative ones highlighted small victories. Each line was a reminder that positivity isn't about pretending challenges don't exist, it's about choosing to face them with constructive energy. This self-check at midday wasn't about perfection, but progress. The challenge revealed that positivity is like a muscle, it strengthens with use, but requires awareness, discipline, and patience. The afternoon became a mirror, showing not just the struggle, but also the subtle transformation already underway. As the day moves into the evening, I feel a deeper sense of awareness about how powerful my words are. Speaking positively for an entire day hasn't been easy. There were moments when frustration almost slipped through, when tiredness made it tempting to complain, or when little inconveniences pushed me to react negatively. But choosing to reframe those situations has shown me that every word is an opportunity, either to build up or to tear down. This evening, I decided to pause and write down a gratitude list. Simple things: the smile of a stranger in the morning, a productive conversation with a colleague, the peaceful walk after lunch, the warm meal waiting at home. Each note reminded me that positivity isn't just about avoiding negativity, it's about recognizing the good that already surrounds us. Reflecting on the whole day, I notice my energy feels lighter, and my interactions more meaningful. Even the way others responded changed, people seemed more open, warmer, as if they could sense the shift in my approach. Gratitude, in this sense, became the bridge between positive words and a positive mindset. As I close the day, I realize positivity is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to highlight hope, kindness, and possibilities, even when challenges exist. One day of speaking with positivity has opened a doorway to a practice that can grow deeper with time. And maybe, just maybe, this is how transformation truly begins. As the day draws to a close, let's pause and acknowledge the journey of choosing positivity in every word we spoke. Today was not about perfection, it was about awareness. Every time you caught yourself before speaking something negative, every time you chose to encourage instead of complain, you rewrote a small piece of your inner script. This practice is not just a one-day challenge, it is the foundation of a new way of living. Words shape thoughts, and thoughts shape actions. The more we speak light, the more naturally it flows from within us. Slowly, you'll find that your relationships feel lighter, your inner dialogue feels kinder, and your overall perspective shifts toward hope and growth. As you prepare for rest tonight, Take a moment to replay the most uplifting words you spoke today. Let them echo softly in your mind, reminding you that change begins in the smallest choices. Tomorrow, carry forward this same energy, because every sunrise is another chance to rise above yourself. Suggested closing visuals: a calm night sky fading into stars, a journal and pen resting on a bedside table, soft instrumental music winding down with gentle tones. This is the gift of day 3, the power of positive words shaping a brighter, kinder self.